So not a bad way to start your new year. 6 wins on the bounce, another clean sheet today. What are your thoughts on your team's performance today?
Firstly, I want to say, full big credit to both sets of players, because to play in the atrocious conditions today was, full credit to them. It was really, really difficult. When we got here, the pitch actually looked quite good, but the rain and the constant rain, it made it really difficult throughout the 90 minutes. And I thought it was difficult for both teams. And I think, if we're being honest, there wasn't much quality, in the game. I felt first half we were the better team. We created, I think, 3 or 4 really good chances, and then we get a penalty. It's really hard when I'm 90 yards away, so I don't know whether it's a penalty. What I do think is when the centre half's already on a yellow card, I expect him to be sent off. But the ref didn't do that. We get the penalty, and then second up, look, we made a couple of changes at half time based on the conditions, because we said that we felt that we had to manage the game effectively, and it wasn't about being pretty. You couldn't play really on that, and I felt we did that, and I think it was a really good professional away day performance.
Is it positive to see the fact that your team can either play one way and play it on the pitch and spread it wide, and essentially play teams off the park, but you can also dig in on days like today where the pitch arguably doesn't favour the style of play you want to play, and it's coming off at the moment with 6 wins on the spin?
Yeah, look, especially at home on a 3G, we play really fluid football. But away from home, you saw it at Kettering. I thought we were really good at Kettering, to be honest, on a pitch that wasn't really conducive to fluid football. And you saw that again today. You've got to be able to, if you look over the last 2 or 3 games, 4 games, we've played different shapes. We've played 4-3-3, we've played 4-2-3-1, we've played 4-4-2 diamond. So it shows that we've got that flexibility and adaptability within the group, and also you come here on New Year's Day and with the conditions like they are, and you've got to be able to mix it up, and we did. I think we've come here before and got battered. I remember coming here 2 years ago when we were bottom of the league, and I think it just shows you the contrast now that we can, we have players that can do both sides, and if you want to be successful at any level of the game, you've got to be able to do both sides of the game, and we're fortunate enough to do that today.
And then moving on, there must be a very positive feeling in the Redditch United camp at the moment. We've got Colville next. We sometimes don't have the greatest of record against them. Yeah. Earlier in the season we played really well but conceded 2 late goals and lost 2-0. How important is that game, and to keep the momentum going, especially at home?
Look, we're not stupid. We don't get too high when we win, and we don't get too low when we lose. And today was a good day. You've won 6 on the bounce. That's absolutely fantastic for the group. For the supporters. I thought the supporters were brilliant today as well. Really important that they keep pushing the boys on, especially when it's difficult. And I don't think Stourbridge really created much. Although Adams, I think he's made a couple of decent saves, but we knew that they were a threat physically from set plays and long throws, and we had to see that out. But when you've got momentum with you, that swings games. And you look at the Colville game, we've never beaten them. I've never beaten Colville, as a manager. So that'll be a real tough game. I'll still say I know they're probably not in the position where they would like to be, but I still think Colville are really, really dangerous, and on their day they can go out and score. They're the leading scorers in the league, and they've got a really good manager, and I think that'll be a real tough game. But focus back on today. Really important that the boys enjoy that. I think it puts us 17 points above Stourbridge now, which is a real, what an achievement so far to be 17 points above a fantastic football club like Stourbridge, who themselves, they've got their objective is to be in the playoffs. So hopefully we can keep that gap and keep pushing on, and I think for us it's important just to take each game as it comes. I know it's an old cliche and it's boring, and the league tables don't mean anything because nobody gets awarded anything now, and I think what it probably does means that we're safe. The chairman will be happy with that. 44 points probably keeps you safe, and just going to the next one. We've got a real tough month. We're playing a lot of the top teams, Colville, Needham, Itchin, Stamford. Real tough tests, and I think we'll learn a lot more about ourselves probably come the end of the month. But for us, we're just enjoying it, and there's no pressure on us. We don't feel any pressure. The boys are really happy, and they're playing with a smile on their faces, and I think that's reflecting in the performances, and long may it continue.